What's up everyone and welcome to Build with UK. Today we're tackling a fundamental skill, installing Java. Whether you're setting up your first dev environment or just need Java to run an application, you're in the right place. We're covering Windows in detail, and because this is Build with UK, we're making sure everyone can build with us. So we'll also walk through the exact commands you need for macOS and Linux. Let's get started. Before we start clicking and typing, let's get our terms right. These terms are JDK and JRE. You must have heard these terms before. But if not, then get ready as you are going to hear these terms very frequently in your Java journey. The first is JRE, the Java Runtime Environment. This is what you need if you just want to run Java applications, like a game or a desktop program. Think of it as the playback engine. The second is JDK, the Java Development Kit. This includes the JRE, but also adds all the tools needed to create Java programs, like the compiler and debugger. Further, if you want to develop applications with Java like Android applications, modern complex web applications with Spring Boot and Java Enterprise, then JDK is required. If you plan to code in Java, you need the JDK. To build applications on Java, we need to have JDK, but to run the Java applications, we need to have JRE. Its big breakthrough was the write once, run anywhere idea. It meant you could write code on one machine, and it would run on any other machine that had the Java Runtime Environment, or JRE, installed. Now, the JRE is available for all major operating systems like Windows, Linux, Fedora, Debian, Ubuntu, Arch Linux, Linux Mint, macOS, and Windows. This means that one Java application can be executed on all these operating systems by just installing the JRE on that system. This made it incredibly popular for web applets in browsers and later for massive enterprise systems, Android apps, and so much more. With this knowledge, now let's look at how we can get started with setting up our development environment for Java. Now, Java has many versions, but for most new projects, we're going to need a long-term support version. As of now, versions 17 and 21 are popular LTS choices. Version 8 is also still widely used but is much older. The point to note here is that if an application is compiled and targeted for a specific Java version, it will not run on older JREs. Backward compatibility, which is new applications on old JREs, is not guaranteed, whereas forward compatibility usually works. Therefore, it's important to choose the right Java version. Installing and getting started with Java on Windows is very simple. First, we are going to download JDK. We can get free downloadable from oracle.com/java/technologies/downloads. Now here look for the latest LTS version like Java 21. Normally, the most recent versions are placed on top. Locate the one for your operating system. In our case, I am using Windows 64-bit, so I will click on the download link for the Windows x64 installer. If you want to install some other version of Java, then no worries. Just by Java Downloads tab, there is another tab called Java Archive. Here you can find all the previous versions of Java. Locate the one you need and then click it to download. Make sure to select the correct installation package for your operating system. Many tools like Maven or Gradle need to know where your Java is installed. For this, we set the Java home environment variable. Now this step is normally not required since the installation wizard takes care of setting the environment variable. But for some reason, if Java is not found, then you can perform this step. In your File Explorer, navigate to C Program Files Java. You should see a folder for your JDK like JDK21. Open that folder and copy the full path from the address bar. Remember, this path was the one we set when installing. If you had set up some other path, then locate and copy that path. Press the Windows key, type env, and select Edit the System Environment Variables. Click Environment Variables. A new dialog box will appear. There locate System Variables. Under System Variables, click New. Add the name of the variable as Java Home. For the value of the variable, paste the path you had copied above. Click OK to close all the windows. Your development tools now should be able to locate the Java in your machine. Now for our Mac users in the Build with UK community, the process is just as smooth. Just like on Windows, you can go to the same Oracle download site, download the macOS package installer, double-click it, and follow the graphical setup steps. It's very straightforward. And for our Linux users, especially on Ubuntu or Debian-based systems, we can install by downloading the package from the Oracle website. Once the package has been downloaded, install the package. In the case of Ubuntu, the installation package is .deb. You can install it using the command shown on the screen. The package installer will take care of the rest. In this quick guide, we saw how quickly we can install Java and get started. When building with Java, you are also going to need an IDE or a text editor to help you write code and help in debugging. There are a couple of IDEs out there like IntelliJ and Eclipse, but one such editor, which is my favorite, is Visual Studio Code that can ease your Java development experience. If you don't already have it, check out its installation in the video here. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more cool software development stuff